Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Set. Snare.
On the run, it's Jean-T. That run moves the ball across the 40.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Let's go.
Important second down play coming up.
Check. White 94. Ready. Set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10.
Red 70, black song. Red 18.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Ready?
First down here for this offense.
Double, double. Check, check. Black 33, mouse choice. Third.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry. During the first
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
Ready?
And the Vols looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So now on comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
Ready,
So here we
set,
go. First play
Gorilla.
of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Tuna, Cobra.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Ray. Hawk.
To throw, it's Griffin. Breaks free. He's moving out of the pocket. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but The big man.
And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Here we go.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Set.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Make it happen.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Get set.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The sure hands. It's McCray.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Back to pass. It's Griffin looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Timber. Ready.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Let's go.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half.
White 29. White 29.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He's going to score.
Chris, I love this. People looking around. I mean, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the third quarter, and boom, we've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Here we go.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field.
All eyes.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
All right, let's
Offense
get it.
getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
180.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Ready?
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here.
Ready?
And the wideout goes in motion.
Roll.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Excellent protection all day to throw. Flings it now to the left.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Ready?
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Check, check. Blue 27 patio. Blue 27 patio.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Let's go.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Red 54. Red 54.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Ready?
The Vols pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Get ready. Set. Hut.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He stays alive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Vols. And And they will claim the second-half lead. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered, you make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Lasso! Lasso! Terrier! Terrier!
Looking downfield. It's Griffin. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. And now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
The pocket breaking down. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag in the field. Did the defense get a quick start?
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Brought down for a loss after the completion, not what they were looking for. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up.
Ready? Set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
All right, let's get
Second
it.
down after that run on the previous play.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Now rolling out to his left. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
Blue 30. Maverick.
And there's the handoff. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball